shameless.
Yeah, I did. In the Europa League, Europa League.
Manchester United 4, Athletic Bilbao 1 on the night, and I make that 7-1 on aggregate. I told you lot, it was never in doubt. We are on our way to Bilbao for the final of the Europa League to face Spurs. Yeah, it's an all-English final. And tonight, listen, it wasn't pretty for large parts, but in the end, we absolutely dismantled them. We broke their spirit. And you know what? I have to say, it was the substitutions that made the game tonight. It was the substitutions that had the impact off the bench. It was the substitutions that came on and completely turned the game on its head. Because if I'm being honest, going 1-0 down in the first half, we were very passive. We were nervous, we were scared. And this is what Ruben Amorim was talking about. He was worried about us being under the cosh. He was worried about Bilbao showing a lot of press, showing a lot of heart, because they have nothing to lose. They're already 3-0 down and they put us under pressure. And there was too many turnovers. Too many times was giving the ball away. Too many times not being smart enough on the ball. Not finding a red shirt. For near enough all of the game until the substitutes came on. Mason Mount, Amad Diallo, or Amad should I say now, and Luke Shaw. All three of those came on at the same time and they made a trio of substitutions at the same time. And they completely changed the game, and Mason Mount got the equaliser on the night, but the goal that gave us back that 3-goal cushion. And after that, we all just exhaled, and it was a fantastic finish for him. And I'm really pleased for him because he's been through absolute crap. He's been through so much crap since he's been here. He's been injured the whole time. He's had a lot of stick. He hasn't been able to play. Obviously, that wouldn't have been nice for him. We've been on to him, but for him to have a night like tonight is fantastic. And the finish was so good, he turned, wrapped it into the far corner. I ain't gonna lie, you probably see a clip of me on Instagram. I thought it was Bruno. I actually thought it was Bruno. I only saw a glimpse because there was people standing in front of me. I couldn't really see. And the way it wrapped, I was like, that's Bruno Fernandes. No one else has scored goals like that for us. That's a Bruno strike. And I looked up and I saw Mason Mount running off. And I was like, hang on a minute. It's Mason Mount who's actually scored that goal. So that was absolutely fantastic for him. And I want to give a big shout out to him because he deserves it. He's kept his head down. He's had to keep working. Ruben clearly likes him. Ruben's really onto him. Ruben enjoys having him in the team. He really likes him. And maybe, just maybe, Mason Mount has finally arrived and he picked the perfect time to get that goal and to calm everything down. I have to say, I can't even hear myself think. You would think Bilbao just won this game, this tie, 7-1. These fans behind me are absolutely unbelievable. Fair play to the Bilbao fans. We'll probably see a lot of them over there in Bilbao. Another player I want to big up today is Casemiro, because once again, Casemiro in these big games, when the chips are down, he finds a way. Now, he got the goal that made it 2-1, another header. But listen, his experience has been absolutely invaluable during this whole Europa League, really. And the turnaround from Casemiro, from starting only 5 of the first 15 games under Amorim to, I don't even know in the last 20 how many games he started, but a hell of a lot more. One of the first names on the team sheet, and he gets his header, he scores his goal, and he's been so influential for us. He's been brilliant. He really has. It's been like the Casemiro from when we had him in the first season. And yes, there's stuff about his wages, there's stuff about the fee, how you're going to get him out, this, that, and the other. But actually, he's showing that he's ultra professional. He can still be relied upon. And games like this, against opposition like this, Spanish opposition, this is cash money Miro. He's used to this. We saw when we went away to Barcelona, big performance. Away to Sociedad, big performance. Away to these lot, big performance and a goal as well. So he scored in both legs, Casemiro. Brilliant from him. And both the goals he scored were to put us sort of up by a goal on the night. So they're important goals. He was excellent. And Amad, it was a breath of fresh air when Amad came off the pitch, on the pitch, taking players on, getting us off the edge of our seats. And finally, Garnacho was able to leave the field. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that in a way that he's been so relied upon in Amad's absence because he's the only one who can dribble. He's the only one who can put the defensive players of the opposition on the back foot. And Amad is able to relieve that pressure on Garnacho, who's been playing a hell of a lot of games and has to play a hell of a lot of minutes, always playing 90 minutes. And the game just changed when he came on. Struck fear into defenders, gets an assist as well to set up Rasmus Højlund, and Rasmus Højlund even gets in on the act as well. And Mason Mount's second goal, left foot from just inside his own half. Now listen, yes, it was an empty net, but he still had to lift it with his left foot from a distance over a defender's head. He was just oozing with confidence. He was even running back towards his own box, making tackles as well, crunching tackles. So Mason Mount, I'm going to give him the man of the match because of the impact that he had. Second, I'll second that. This guy's in a vest. I'll second that by Casemiro, who was excellent. I have to say, listen, it wasn't for large parts, for like about 60 minutes, it wasn't a good performance, guys. But it doesn't matter. That's why you do the job in Bilbao. We're 3-0 up from there, and that is why you had that. That's why you had to use that cushion to be able to say, you know what, we can come here, even if we can see the silly goal or a goal that could have been avoided. Can you just keep calm? And realistically, apart from the goal they did score, I think that's probably their only shot on target. Second half was really poor from us when we came out for the first 15, 20 minutes of that half. What about the first 15 minutes of that half? And Ruben has seen enough. But at the same time, Onana still didn't have a save to make. He didn't have a save to make. You know, he got his fingertips to the shot that did go in. But other than that, Bilbao still didn't really hurt us. It was just more frustrating from our point. But anyway, forget all of that. We are in the Europa League final, and we have to go and win it now. It's Spurs standing in the way. Spurs in the European final. Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur, and who always win things in his second season. Expressions, Abby, Toby, Fuad, all of the Tottenham guys. We talk Tottenham. All of the guys at Tottenham. It's us versus you, and we're coming for you. Yeah? See you in Bilbao. I don't even know how long I got left of this. Another minute. See you in Bilbao, because now, yes, we've done really well in the league phase. In the end, we've been fantastic to not lose a game. But like they say, yeah, it means F-all. It means F-all if you don't win the trophy. We have to win this. It means so much in terms of the confidence for this team, but it also means so much in terms of the money that we'll be able to get getting into the Champions League. And it could put us forward another year or two, rather than put us back another year or two. So the difference of winning and losing is massive. And now it's all said and done. This is great. Take it in. The league, who cares about the league? We know what that is. Rest everyone. But now, and the turnaround to the final is not long. It's the week after next, 21st of May, out there in Bilbao. So we have to go and win it now. No excuses. Dust everybody down. It's perfect that we've got Ahmad back now, because he was just a class above when he came off the bench. We haven't beaten Spurs since 2022 in all competitions. They've beaten us 3 times this season. If there was ever time to owe them one, it would be now in a European final. We need to show our heritage and make sure that we leave Bilbao with a trophy. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up them fans behind me as well. I'm out of it. Peace.